Okay guys, welcome to the vlog slash review, or well, not really review, it's more of what's on my device. I figured that it was about time to do a video like this, simply because everybody else is doing it and I do have an Android device. So I thought, well, I told you guys in last week's vlog that I would do one this week. So I'm doing it today, which is a public holiday, for me anyway, so I'll do it now. And then I'll do my normal vlog on the weekend. So that'll give it a couple days in between. So this is I do apologize for if you're hearing some interference here. It's just the microphone on my webcam is picking up the noise that my fans are making. So it's hypersensitive there in that field. Anyway, so let's get down to it, shall we? Alright. So I'm gonna just power on my device. Let me just put in my code. Let me just clear that. Okay. So what I'm doing is, here we are at the home screen. Okay. As you can see that. I don't know if you can see that very clearly. Probably not. This here is on my home. This is the home screen right here. Okay. So here I've got my weather app. Here I've got my Google search. Ah, there we go. Find the autofocus. Jeez, it's taking. Okay, so I've got my weather app here. Down. Oops. Sorry, guys. Okay, down I've got my Google search, or my Google search bar. And down in my home row here, I've got my apps. So yeah, I've got Instagram, my camera app, WhatsApp, and then I've got my Google Play Store. Okay, come on, focus. All right. So as you know that the Google Play Store has sorry, somebody seems to be tweeting me there. The Instagram has just released the update for RCS, Ice Cream Sandwich, Android 404, where you can where you can record videos. Now, you know this option has been available for iOS devices for quite some time now. It's also now available for Android 404 and up. However, okay, now I say however because I updated it, I think it was yesterday. I had some issues with the app. Some of the issues that I had was when I would click on the camera button to launch the camera, it would give me an error saying that it can't connect to the camera, and then it would fail back to my Instagram timeline. That was one error. I had another error as well, where whenever I tried to access the camera, it would switch my phone over to silent mode, and then it would give me the same error saying that it can't connect to the camera. So anyway, I've managed to work my way through that. I've tried clearing the cache. Tried clearing the data. I've uninstalled the app, re-downloaded it and reinstalled it, which worked. It was a one-time fix. I was able to open the camera or launch the camera on here. The only problem with that was that when I closed it and tried to do it again, I got the same error. So it seems to have been working now. I've uploaded 2 short videos. I'll show you. See, I'll launch it there. See, I've also noticed that with this app, the app itself seems a little bit sluggish, if that makes any sense. I don't know how that's possible, but anyway, it seems a little bit sluggish, but it works. You got your normal home screen here, or your timeline. So I'll go ahead and click on the camera button there, and you'll see it load up. See, now there it's loaded up already to the camera selection. So at the bottom you've got your camera. To the left you can switch back to the normal camera mode, right, which is what it's just done now, or you can switch to your photo library and take photographs. Okay, let's just go back. Okay, so that's the home screen. Take you back to the screen here. This is where I've got most of my apps anyway. On here I've got Shazam. I've got Shazam, GetGlue, Twitter. I've got Vine. I've got Tapatalk. Now Tapatalk, for those of you who don't know what Tapatalk is an application to monitor all your forums that you may be subscribed to. Okay, I've got Tapatalk, I've got Facebook, I've got Foursquare. Let's see what else I've got. Got Vine. I've got a Bible app there as well, which is what I use for church. So I go to church and what have you. So it's a lot easier to have an app for the Bible as opposed to carrying a physical Bible. Yeah, so that's on the one screen. If I go back here, that's the home screen again. If I go back again, there's my music player. At the moment, I don't have any music loaded on here. I did. I was having issues with the memory card. If you saw I think it was like 2 videos ago, I had a lot of issues when I put the memory card into the phone, and I think it had something to do with the memory card being too slow for the phone. If that makes any sense. I have to get a class 10 micro SD card. So I have to look for one of those first. I haven't been able to find one yet. So yeah, and then on that screen I've got the Samsung App Store, and I've got Chat On, which comes default loaded with the phone. I don't really use that, to be honest. If I go back, I don't have anything on these other screens here. They're all blank except for that there. Okay, so on this screen here I've got an app. These are pretty much the same apps I showed you earlier on. WhatsApp, Vine, Shazam, Foursquare, Tapatalk, except for this one here, which is Lookout. It's an antivirus program for Android devices. It's also an Android version of Find My iPhone, which is available for iOS devices, right? It's this app here, like the green shield looking kind of deal. What this does is every time you install an app, it scans the app to make sure that it's alright. Not only that, you can make backups. You can, if your phone gets lost, you can log into their website, open their website, log into your account, and you can locate your phone. Also, what it does is what I think is a nice feature, is that it allows you. It does something called a signal flare. So basically, what happens is when your battery gets low, it automatically logs where the location of where your phone is, whether you've got it on you or not. You don't have. That's an extra option. You don't have to have that activated. You can turn that off. I personally have it activated just in the event that my phone does get stolen and the battery runs down. Then I get an email giving me the last known location of where the phone was at the time of when the battery ran low. Okay, so those are the screens. Okay, if I go back here, if I click to go to here, I've got all the default apps that are on here. FM radio, I've got Gmail. If I go there, I've got Google Plus, I don't use. I've got Maps, I don't use that very often. I've got Opera Mini. I prefer Opera Mini to the default browser. Opera Mini, it utilizes your data a lot more efficiently. Okay, I've got Video Player, I've got Calendar, none of which I really use. YouTube, I use it as well, and I've got this app called Sleep Time. Okay, now what Sleep Time does is, and this is the first time I'm launching it. Okay, so what Sleep Time does is it gives you a clock, right, as you can see there. And what you do is you see this little red arrow there, right? You can adjust the time. You can see the time changing there, right? Move it up so you can see it. So you basically set the time that you want to wake up, like an alarm clock, and then all you do is you click on Start, right? And then it tells you, all you do is you put the phone face down on your bed, click Done, and what it does, it monitors your movements during the night, whether you're in a light sleep, heavy sleep, or whether you're awake. And when you wake up, the next day, it gives you a graph. Unfortunately, I don't have one in here. I thought I did, but it gives you a graph showing you of the times during the night when you're in a light sleep, when you're in a heavy sleep, and so forth. All you do to stop it is you press the hold and it automatically stops. Okay. It doesn't want to close. You see, and then it gives me an error saying that it has stopped working, which is fine, but anyway. Then I've also got speed test app. I've got Facebook, Instagram, Shazam, and then that's it, back to the top. Like I said, this is not a bad entry-level phone if you're looking for something under $1,000. This is well, here in South Africa it's under 1,000 South African rands, about 900 South African rands. In the US, I think it would probably go for about $90 or $100, give or take, roughly there. So yeah, it's not a bad phone. However, with keeping that in mind, with the budget iPhone coming out, or that's rumored to be coming out, I may move away from Android and back to Apple. I've just had too many issues with this Android device. Maybe it's just because I've just had bad luck and I've had a faulty phone. I don't know, who knows. So that's the plan anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'll do my vlog tomorrow, or even on Sunday, depending. And then we'll take it from there. I'm still looking for a case for the phone. I haven't been able to find a decent case for this phone, or screen shield. I don't want to buy the Zag. I'm trying to avoid buying the Zag. I'm trying to avoid buying a Chinese screen shield. I've had a Chinese screen shield before, and generally they do not work. They either get air bubbles under the screen shield, or they don't do what they're supposed to do. So I'm still looking for a decent screen shield and a decent case. I did find one made by Body Glove. Sorry about that, guys. The only problem with Body Glove is that they no longer make the case for this phone. I've gone to their website, I can't find it. I did find it on a local website here, but on their site they say that the supply is out of stock. And when I go to the Body Glove's website themselves, they don't stock any cases for this phone. They don't even have this phone listed on their website. So there you go. But I'm still looking for a decent case. Like I said, I don't want to buy a cheap Chinese case, a throw-in case, if you want to call it that. I want one that I can put on, keep it on, and last me a while. So I'll probably only buy one case. I probably won't do a lot of tech reviews surrounding this phone. Yeah, but I want to carry on with the tech reviews, so we'll see how that goes. But anyway, that's for the vlog. I'll carry on with that in the vlog, and I'll let you guys know what my decision is. Yeah, as you can see, I'm busy finishing uploading one of my second Instagram video for today. Sorry, there we go. Yeah, so I think that's about going to do it for the what's on my Android video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below, comment, like, rate. If you want to do a video on what's on your Android device, put it as a video response to this video. I'll review it, and then I'll put it up, and then we'll take it from there.